Good day. Today we are going to be demonstrating the broad jump exercise in the open class at AKC Obedience Trials. There are 4 hurdles generally for the broad jump. They will be put out in accordion fashion with the lowest at the front of the jump and the highest at the back of the jump. Now, what your dog should be jumping for the broad jump is twice the height of your high jump. There is a jump calculator on my website. It will tell you how many boards and what this would be based on your high jump. So just measure your dog at the withers, go to the jump calculator, enter that, and it will tell you exactly what you need to know as far as the number of boards, etc. They should be laid out in an accordion fashion. The lowest and up in gradation till it gets to the higher hurdle. Now, Kyle uses only 3 boards, so I'm at an AKC event, the judge or the steward would have the highest board removed first. So if you're using 3 boards, the large board would be taken, hurdle would be taken out. If you're using 2 boards, the top 2 hurdles would be removed. And if you're using 1, of course, it would be the lowest hurdle. As I said, Kyle and I will be doing 3 hurdles. So they will be set up in accordion fashion, set like that. Hello. Okay, what we're going to do here is show where to set up for the broad jump exercise. Now, I personally, again, prefer setting up in the center. Again, I believe it gives me a slight edge because when I'm centered and my dog is to the left of the broad jump, when he does jump, if he should cut the corner, jump and go over here and land here, he's still within the parameters and it's a nice clean jump. Were I to set up way over here and the dog took off and went this way, he could land out here and not even make the full jump. So this gives me, again, a slight edge when I set up myself in the center and my dog's somewhat left of center. Yay for him. Now, I must also be back 8 feet from that first hurdle. AKC again stipulates 8 feet minimum behind the jump. You can be further. I personally prefer the 8 feet here. I like my dog to have 2 strides before taking the jump. Many people want their dog to have more impetus, so they have him back 3 or 4 strides. That is a personal choice, entirely up to you. I prefer being centered, having the 2 strides, and find that that is satisfactory for my dog to get to the jump and over cleanly. Thank you. Okay, when the judge asks if I'm ready, again, I'm going to make sure my dog is ready before ever saying the word to the judge. You want to make sure your dog's ready. I have seen people go in and they say ready and their dog's standing. They don't even know the dog's standing. Make sure your dog is sitting in place, squared off, ready to take this jump. And not gazing out there or turned. Kyle, get it in, get it in. I can't tell you how many times I have seen dogs set up this way. They're ready to go over to the left, not take the jump. So if I say over, it's going to be really hard for them to focus and go if they are not an experienced and proof dog. Come on, get ready. So when the judge, sit Davis. When the judge says, am I ready? I'm going to make doggone sure I am. Huh, Kyle? We're ready. So, relax, baby. I'm going to talk. So the next thing the judge will say, once I have established that we are ready, and that's when the exercise begins, by the way, the judge will order me to leave my dog. Again, I may give my dog a hand signal and verbal when leaving the dog. So, ready. The judge will say, leave your dog. Wait. You go to the right side of the jump, and you must be 2 feet away from the jump, which is a heck of a lot closer, further than people realize. Your toes must be 2 feet away from the broad jump. And I have got my trusty little ruler here to show you exactly where 2 feet would be. This is 2 feet away from the jump. Make sure that you're 2 feet away. Not all judges mark where that 2 foot So you're 2 feet away from the jump. You have the option of standing anywhere within the broad jump parameters. So I could stand up here, or I could stand down here. The choice again is yours, whichever you prefer, whichever is most beneficial for the performance that you are doing. I like to be down here because when I make my turn, I want to give my dog as much room to come in for that perfect front. A lot of other people like being up here because if they stand up here, their dog is less apt to cut the corner. I do other things for the corner. But anyway, it's your training, what you prefer, and how your dog works best with you under the circumstances. So, as I said, I like to be here. Now, the next order from the judge will be send your dog, at which point I may only give a signal or verbal. I may not give both, a signal or verbal. For a lot of people, I don't think he knows a hand signal for this, but a lot of people use this as the signal to send their dog over the broad jump. I use a verbal. Jump! After you have given your dog a verbal or signal to take the jump, once the dog is in the air, and only when the dog is in the air, you are supposed to pivot in place. A 90-degree pivot in place so that once the dog lands, it can make a turn and come in for a front. When pivoting, you do not want to step over. No judge will be fooled by this, okay? This is setting your dog up to have that perfect finish because it can't be butt up, butt out, or anything like that. You must still be in the same position, that 2 feet away from the broad jump after you've made the pivot. So, you're supposed to pivot in place, 90-degree turn. I turn my left foot and bring my right foot in. This works for me. You may have other footwork. Just remember, you are to pivot in place. Jump! Pivot in place. Yay for you, good boy.